Now that you're an immortal, Jack, do you want to know a secret?
That you actually have hobbies? These all yours?
What do you think of them?
I think I haven't seen enough of the world. I don't recognize any of these.
That's because they all were driven to extinction by the Everwar.
How?
Since we first learned to use magic, we've waged war over who would control it. It isn't meant to be used so violently and so unchecked and for so long. The natural world suffers for it. Their habitats die. Their waters are ruined, their skies are choked, their lands are crystallized or filled with hungry spirits they can't compete with. Our magic causes ruin for every living thing, Jack. It causes the wound.
We caused the wound?
I told you that we draw magic from the ley lines, from the shrouded realm. To be more precise, we siphon it to use as we will, and it stays here. But it's not meant to. And no one's ever discovered how to actually put it back. It punches its way back down. All that magic over all that time. And so the wound grows.
But without magic...
We can't win the war to control magic. Correct.
So we're destroying Avium while we're trying to save Avium?
That's the secret.
This secret sucks. It's insane. Does Sandrak know this?
Of course he does. All the orders do.
Then why the hell are we fighting? Everyone needs to just stop.
You want to be the first side to quit? Because you trust Sandrak that much. Because mankind can always be counted on to do the reasonable thing.
I've wanted to wield magic my whole life. And now you're telling me
You've already figured out the solution, Jack. We win. Then we start thinking about how to fix the wound.
You don't win in ever war.
It's brick walls like that make you take up painting in your spare time.
Isn't there something else that we can do about it? I mean...
Yes. Go to that spell altar.
What spell will it grant me?
One that hopefully eases your conscience.
So you've decided to come to the bridge. Right on time, I'd say. I don't like this eerie silence. Hey, is anyone here?
What on earth could this be? You again. Clear away from my land.
Balan, brother, you can't banish me from my own land. This castle is my heritage.
This castle belongs to a lord who can defend it for a change.
You call this defense? You are hiding in a tower, watching it all crumble away.
Enough, or I swear I'll gut you both.
By the devil, it is Sir Mordred in the
Reckless,
flesh.
overtaxed,
What
and
has brought
broken
you back
magic
from the bottom of
often
the pit,
leaves
Dread Knight?
corruption behind. You grew up with it in Saren, the
That's
deposits
the
that would
Sir Mordred
accumulate
I
in the
knew.
underbridge.
You don't even care
There,
what
it's a
horrors
nuisance.
lie beyond.
But larger, more malignant versions exist.
Good luck with that.
Part of the Immortals'
ship that brought him
mandate
here was
is to
destroyed not
restore
far
those
from here,
areas
in
of the
Whispering
world
Cove.
overrun with this
It is
corruption.
an unholy place.
That spell is the key.
Restore them. With magic. The same magic that
You must
causes
pass
it,
this
and oh
bridge
yeah,
to reach
also
that
the
region, and
wound.
it is
The
swarming
irony
with the
isn't
dead.
lost on anyone.
I've been trying to
In the
clear them
meantime,
out.
you have more pressing concerns. Zendara's waiting for you in the war chamber to brief you on a mission.
Really? Please don't say she's my field commander.
Run
Let's
along.
make a deal.
Your field
You help me
commander's
cleanse
waiting.
the bridge, and I will let you pass. Open the gate.
Senseless savagery. Who could have done this?
And I thought I had seen hellish things.
Welcome to my world.
Clock's ticking.
Yes, sir. You do outrank me, right? Wow, this place is kind of big. I must have gotten lost. Huh.
Intel indicates that the Hand is operating near the Pale Forest, and we've just lost contact with our outpost there.
What's so important about the forest?
Strategically, nothing. The ley line tower there has been dead for 100 years. And yet she's taking a big risk attacking so close to the Palathon. You still with me, Initiate?
Not an initiate. That's not even a rank. You know, I checked.
Nightblades have established a stronghold at the southern edge of the forest. We'll attack on both sides.
We? You're coming? I mean, what about Devin?
Devin is needed elsewhere. And Kirkin seems to think you might not get me killed.
Your Highness?
Jury's still out on that.
The Lord is my witness.
Sure, thanks. Don't leave the portal open for me or anything. Guess I'm walking.
For king and country.
His witches won't return from the grave this time.
It seems quiet now, but they can come at you from anywhere. Believe me, I fought and bled for each room. Let's clean out the places where they gather.
A statue of King Arthur again? Shouldn't we start replacing them with mine?
I don't think I have a spell for that.
Hello, Immortal. Kirkin told me you know our secret.
About magic causing the wound? That we're all destroying Avium? She sure did.
Yeah, bit of a gut punch, that one.
This restoring spell, it really cleanses the lurge? That's what we used to call it in Saren.
Lurge? What an absolutely perfect name. Lurge. Yes, it works. And you'll feel better about the whole thing when you use it. Trust me.
It's just a light wound. I am ready.
No mercy for the wicked.
Time to feed the ravens.
My atonement. No mercy for the wicked. Sinners shall bleed.
Time to feed the ravens. I'm here to serve. You're happy.
Reached the forest entrance, sir.
Good. I'm approaching from the east. Our target is the ley line tower. Scouts have spotted activity in that area.
I thought you said it was dead. What does the hand want with it?
That's the question.
And it's just us? No backup or anything?
We're immortals, Initiate. We don't need backup.
Just reward.
The sacred place.
The bridge is already in the land of midnight.
A spell altar.
Down with the violence.
Your command?
And these is Sandra! Dama
Report.
The outpost. Wiped out. None of our people made it, sir.
The Nightblades have set up wards throughout the forest to slow our advance.
We'll need a construct to get past those. And I forgot to attack one. Great.
I spotted one of their lieutenants in a grove near my position. Tracking him now. Do what you can to push forward with initiative.
Yes, sir.
Down with the violence.
Your orders? None shall stand against me. What? That damn shrine is luring back the dead. Destroy it.
Another ward.
Your Highness?
For king and country.
Fine. Okay.
This one controls the construct. We needed to break the wards and reach the tower. Something funny.
You walk towards your doom.
Doom and I are old friends. The construct. Bind it to us, and I may let you live.
You already know my answer.
Short conversation then.
Wait.
What?
The control crystal uses green magic.
Sinners shall bleed.
I think I can bind it to myself.
You're wasting your time, little magician.
Quiet!
Lord guides my hand.
You think you can do it? Do it.
Ready to fight.
Your command? Lucian demon.
Here we go. See? Easy. Some Triarch shit right there.
Well done.
He's a prisoner.
Not any.
He was helpless.
Rosharnians are never helpless. I just saved him the trouble of trying to kill him.
I serve the Lord. Down with the violence. For the Lord of...
Your
The
command?
Hand of Sandrak. That's her ship. It's moving away from the ley line tower. Back on mission, Initiate.
The Lord is my witness.
Take the construct. I'll try to intercept her.
Okay, I guess I'm following you. Cool. So I'm Jack. You have a name? Nothing, huh? Okay, I'll just call you Construct then. Zendara said the Construct could open the ward.
Your Highness?
Good job, buddy.
No mercy for the wicked.
If you see any of your old pals, attack on sight, okay?
The Lord is my witness.
Your orders?
Ready to fight.
Awaiting command. Sinners shall bleed.
None can stand in my way. Never give up.
Lucian temptation!
And I am your humble servant.
Face it! Vomit its sins fall upon us. Red with blood. The cities they resided in were engulfed by flames. Having witnessed their defeat, they hid amidst the faithful. They thought they would be. They were mistaken. Ever steadfast inquisitors.
Okay,
Masters
where to now?
at discerning subtleties and signs. Followed their trail. With the words of the scripture did they convert the heretics. With fire they cleansed the witches. By their hands the vampires impaled. In the name of Christ and for his eternal glory!
Welcome to Königstein, Master Inquisitor. My name's Bertram, the guard captain.
Mortimer Manadine, Vice service to the Bishop of Hezhazran.
The Holy Office informed us of your arrival. I must admit that I'm surprised by the purpose of this visit. I don't believe there's a vampire lurking in Königstein. There hasn't been a recorded sighting of one in these parts for almost a century.
That doesn't mean there isn't one here.
Fair enough. That's why my men and I do our best to assist you. As far as we are able to, of course.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm just following the mayor's orders, so it's him you should be thanking, not me. If you wish
Another
to
altar.
express your gratitude personally, go to the fair. I'm attempting to raise funds there today. My men will show you there. Now, I need to check on the outposts at the other gates.
Nice.
You were right. He's an inquisitor. I told you. I spoke to the inquisitors insignia right away. They can live. Nothing don't catch you. Quiet, fool. Trouble eyes.
I'm a demon!
Construct, kill!
Your commander will hear of us. The guard, I beg you, have mercy. Why, isn't today a celebration of Christ triumphant? Please, I'll do anything for you.
Anything.
I swear by the broken throne.
The captain mentioned a bag under the town, though. Very bad business.
In the town square. You can't miss it, master. Beware in the sun.
Hell?
Do you know anything about a vampire? One is supposed to be lurking around these parts.
Need to get to the other side somehow.
How about you? Me neither. What's gonna happen to me?
I'll find you. Should the need arise. Then we shall see the value of your oath.
Here we go, buddy. Construct, sick 'em.
The nails are false. He stole my shirskin. That cursed hood got away. So be it. I'll get him some other time. Lord Father, protect me from sin, so that I may cast the first stone.
the pack. You mean this? Is the bug. All daredevils who don't shy away from a challenge. A tournament is being held to win the favor of the queen of last year's mummies. The winner will have the honor of entertaining the beautiful Liliana during the Mummies Parade, which will begin tomorrow after the Vespers service, as is customary. Anyone can try their luck. The entry fee is but 1 silver angel. Reach into your purses. The collected funds will go toward building a new monument
Starting to worry about you, sir.
The airship won't be
One
bothered.
majestic enough to eclipse
But the hand
that
wasn't
piece
aboard,
of
so
trumpery
keep your
from
eyes open.
Phoebus.
What's your position?
Cleared out the tower
Well,
courtyard.
The
Heading up to the
Inquisitor
top.
himself
Stay put.
graces
I'm
us with
almost
his
there.
presence.
Yeah, well, I don't see an off switch
I'm
on this
happy to
lift,
see you, Master.
so...
Stay.
I am
put.
Guido von Herzen, town's mayor.
It is nice to meet you, Mayor.
What is your name, Master?
Mortimer.
Guess we're going in.
Mortimer, I'll be sure to.
Emissaries of the Holy Office rarely visit us. I do hope that Captain Bertram gave you a proper welcome. He's a soldier through and through. He can come off as blunt and boorish, but I've yet to meet a better soldier.
His behavior was befitting of a guard commander. He brought you no shame.
Excellent. I'll gladly speak to you later, but
Show
now
yourself,
I must attend to a certain
font of
matter.
yon cow.
And the tournament, of course.
I draw you forth through the
I
power
knew
of
it.
Thrada
Thank you,
Ko,
Patrick.
the binding stone.
If you truly wish to thank me, take part in the tournament. You'll be mixing business with pleasure.
We've got a problem.
I
What is
shouldn't waste time on idle
like who?
merriment.
Sandrak's here.
Although,
What?
since
Hold your
the
position.
monument
I'm on my way.
Christ
He'll be gone by then.
That was an order,
Add my
initiate.
name to the list.
Say again?
I'm so
losing
happy.
you.
The
You
other
do know I can just
contestants
see you
looked
waving your hand around,
insufferable,
right?
But you're something else. I noticed it immediately.
Well, I'm far from
An immortal?
You'll be the king of the Mummies Parade.
Welcome, brother.
Which necessitates...
Do you know who I am?
The proper attire.
Sandrak.
Not far from...
I suppose Kirkin has
There's a
poisoned you
merchant
against me
who
by
deals
now.
in fancy clothing.
She didn't have to.
Buy a costume from him.
Your men killed my family.
Meanwhile, I'll attend to my errands.
Did they?
I will see you later.
I have no memory of that. A great many people have died in this war. Would it comfort you to know that I'm close to ending it?
Don't turn your back on me!
Send him to his family. I need more time to finish this. Let me give you a hand.
They say you've been so...
Hey, stop!
Excuse me, did you shit?
Oh boy.
Did you see? They'll just help.
St. Vicar once in my life.
Only the Spanish way.
How should I know? Take it.
Have a seat.
He was here a moment ago. Look, he even has some flower pots.
Vertical position. If you drop the player, you'll have to start again.
Broken and you are bound.
You seem to be short on strength. Left home without breakfast, did you? You have to try harder, Master, because you don't seem to be doing so well so far.
What is this place? Wait, this is the Shrouded Realm. Uh-oh, is that the Pentasod?
You seem to be short on strength. Left home without breakfast, did you?
Jack! What happened? Sandrak in the Hand vanished when I arrived.
He cast some kind of spell. I tried to stop him.
You were supposed to wait for me, Initiate.
The ley line, he absorbed it.
Left home without bread,
I don't understand.
did you?
I saw something.
Saw what?
When his spell was cast, I left my body. I went somewhere else.
Out with it.
I saw the Pentasod. It's alive. I don't think I have a spell for that. Up there, Sandrak referred to me as a brother. And not like, oh, hey, look, it's another Magnus, but more like...
Like someone from his order.
Exactly.
Complicated subject. One I'm not going to get into here.
You're not going to explain how Sandrak is an immortal.
Was.
You're not going to explain how Sandrak was an immortal.
Thought I made that clear, Initiate. That's something Kirkin will talk to you about when she thinks it's right.
What about... Pretty please tell me when, why, how Sandrak was an immortal?
That might fly with Kirkin, sure. Give it a try.
I meant with
No, Master Medivh.
You know what?
It's not as bad as that.
Never mind.
The holiday tournament and fundraiser
I
are
should just
simply
go.
old
Wait a
customs.
minute. Listen.
Sadly,
About your
citizens
vision
of Königstein are beginning
of the
to suffer
Shrouded
from
Realm.
poverty.
Yeah.
There are fewer and fewer daredevils
The
willing
Pentasod.
to join in the revelry. And
It is
this year,
alive.
our goal is a lofty one indeed.
All we ever see
However,
here, in this
I'm
world,
not
in our
certain if
world,
the funds we raise
is only
will
the
be enough
physical
to achieve it.
manifestation of its true form in the Shrouded Realm.
Your finances.
In Kalthus, our
After
mystics
all,
say this form visits them in
about building a
dreams in the
monument to
winter.
Christ triumphant.
In other parts of Avium,
wish I could
prophets, saints,
Unfortunately,
madmen
His Eminence considers
have all claimed to have
generosity
seen
on
it
par
at
with
one time or
wastefulness.
another.
So I'm a saint, is what you're saying.
I just wanted you to know that you're not.
And I'm not special? No worries, sir. Kirkin lets me know that all the time.
Can you ever shut up? I'm saying you don't have to feel alone, Jack. I don't want you to feel like you might become a pariah. People that have visions of the Pentasod sometimes fear that will happen.
Careful. You could end up being nice to me for the first time ever.
You're impossible.
No, I mean it. That was really kind of you. Thanks.
All right. I'll meet you back at the Palathon. Sandrak absorbing a ley line isn't something we're even remotely prepared for. Kirkin will be eager to talk.
Hey, children. You heard any rumors about a vampire?
A vampire? What's that?
It's a monster. Granny said it has long fangs and can fly. And he likes to drink blood.
Blood? Why blood?
He live a long time.
So maybe my grandpa is a vampire?
Jack, heard you walk right up into a whole thing.
Take up a position at the table, Initiate. There's a lot to talk about.
Any of these possible
Sounds like Zendara filled you in, sir, but I've got about 1,000,000 questions.
Story time, Jack.
And I used to really love story time.
The Shrouded Realm is a world of raw, untempered magic. A magic so formless and wild, it's impossible to master.
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Then the Pentasod came to that world and created the fonts. 5 great anchors that connected the Shrouded Realm to Aveum. The ley lines spread out from these fonts, traveling through both worlds, turning the Shrouded Realm's magic into a resource we could use.
If someone can capture the power of a font, they'd control magic in a way that no Magnus has before.
Like
By
a
the Lord's
living
sword,
ley line
what are you
tower,
doing here?
capable of
Everyone's
drawing magic
looking
from the
for
very source, capable of even redirecting it away from other magni.
Sandrak has done exactly that. We believe he's in possession of a Throttacull, a binding stone, an artifact that can control the fonts.
So that's what I saw the hand pull out of the ruins.
That's right. With it, Sandrak will eventually be able to block our access to magic
You have a noble
completely.
purpose, but you just can't win.
Then the Everwar is over.
Over? As in he takes over Lucium?
As in, he takes over everything.
Sir, respectfully and whatever, you're wrong.
Excuse me?
Oh boy.
You said it yourself. Magic is a resource. Just because Sandrak absorbed a font or whatever doesn't mean his power is endless. It's just that it's probably ginormous. If he found a way to use the Binding Stone, so can we. We can take it back and then...
Ruffian! He went there! He stole my purse!
Make yourself at home.
I bring you good news, sister. Peace is near.
The hag must have bathed in perfume. Made me lose the scent.
Allow me to let you witness it,
A small kindness between friends.
if you would have it.
We were just discussing what the best response would be to your desecration of the fonts.
Had you yet concluded you have none? Let us meet at Nicaea to discuss the terms of your surrender. I hear now you speak for your king. So there should...
Come, chap!
The boy does not know me.
Let go!
You have my word. The traditions of Aristea will be upheld.
Show me what's in your
Without
hand
violence.
first.
I see a Lucium that genuinely survives this part of history.
Just an apple.
What's your name? Where are your parents?
I'm Amelia. And my parents and siblings are dead.
Well, that was horrible.
They all
Course of
died
action?
2 years ago from the plague of pox.
Devin, make sure every last trace of them is really gone.
Nobody?
Zendara,
I don't need
I need you to
anyone
speak to the
looking
watch
after me.
commanders.
We're meeting
I can
Sandrak
look
at
after
Nicaea.
myself.
We're outgunned,
By
not
stealing.
outfought.
I was
Not yet.
hungry.
You won't
Jack,
fill your belly with just
let's
anything.
talk.
What are you gonna do with me? Hand me over to the guards?
Is Zendara right? We're going to actually walk into Sandrak's trap.
It's not a trap. Sandrak fashions himself after the nobility of Aristea. He'll honor the tradition of Nicaea as neutral ground.
Sir, I know you don't plan to surrender.
Not even a
Give
little
the apple
bit.
back and be off.
We'll take him by
Just
surprise.
don't tell anyone you
Hit
stole
him with everything we got and
It would
hope
be
the
better if
power
you
of
said
that
it
binding
fell from his
stone of
car.
his is found
Off you go,
wanting.
Okay, so it's our trap then.
The immortals can't let Sandrak take control of magic, Jack. We have to take our chances.
Speaking of the immortals and Sandrak having been an immortal and you never telling me your fellow immortal.
I figured this was coming. There's not a lot of time here. Safe to say, it's better if we table it. If we survive Nicaea, we can talk about it again. Now, a few pieces need to fall into place for this ambush to work. I need you to take this to Captain Selko.
A portal stone. Any message to go along with it?
Selko will know what to do. You'll find him in Lordsfell along with a battalion of our soldiers.
Understood. I'll head out now.
Good. You are supposed to guard. Excellent. Oh putain! Good.
Sacre bleu!
Enough. Time for real combat.
Don't think I have a spell for that. Kirkin didn't say what that thing does.
Probably better you don't know, sir.
Is it though?
If you got captured.
Sure. It's just, if I knew the whole plan, it could be helpful, since I'm like, part of the plan. Am I right?
You have a point.
You aren't going to tell me, are you?
Nope.
Great. See you around, Captain.
Give me a valuable lesson. Thank you.
Jack, Kirkin's asking for an update.
I delivered the portal stone to Captain Selko. What's next?
Rendezvous with the rest of us at Nosea. Our parley with Zandrak is imminent.
Parley.
What?
Never heard anyone actually use that word.
It's the nerves.
Uh-huh. See you soon.
Upon reaching Golgotha, the centurion in command of the legion came to Jesus and said, "Hop up onto the cross I've set up for you." Jesus obeyed the command, as he didn't want the centurion's work to have been for naught. However, his time upon the cross was brief. It's pretty uncomfortable up there. He longed for his freedom. So he broke the patibulum and leapt to the ground. "You destroyed my beautiful cross! Woe upon you!" The centurion threw himself at the Messiah, sword in hand. But Jesus didn't allow him to speak. "He who raises the cross dies by the cross." He seized the broken arm of the cross and struck first. Emperor Tiberius became wroth upon learning that. He decided to deal with Christ. For yourself, it'll cost you. That I swear. Here's my thing. Jesus snatched the centurion's sword and cut off Tiberius' head. Thus, and peace. Long live Jesus triumphant, our Lord and everlasting King! And that is how Christ claimed the throne of the earth.
How can I be of service? Inquisitor? Well, we're colleagues. We are no colleagues. I'd like to buy a mask. Hold your horses there, Inquisitor. I was here first. Well, merchant, do you have any guard worthy of an executioner?
For you, Master Executioner, I have something special.
Devils dragged him under. He should be dancing in hell as we speak. Poppycock! Piss off, or I'll give you a good lashing.
How did the mask of the Merry Executioner from Tiana find its way to
Look at it, Inquisitor! Beautiful, isn't it?
What did you dig up there, friend?
It's been a while since I've had a vision. Why would Christ decide to send me one now? tell me.
What's with you, Inquisitor? You seem at a loss for words. I bet you'd like to buy the costume of the Merry Executioner for yourself. Absolutely not. I was first.
Damn heads. Paid the gold he got from a convict on the scaffold. I saw the wretch put a coin in his hand, begging for one clean cut. What do you mean? Didn't it take him 3 swings to behead the man? The butcher revels in cruelty. Supposedly, he lost his position as the executioner. Better off taking his
Where did you get the mask? Again. I knew it. So I know that you consider the jester costume a painful symbol of degeneration and weakness. Why you hid it? No one knew where.
That's Nocia up ahead.
Don't lie, or
Game
you'll end
face,
up in a
Jack.
pillory.
I'll tell you everything, my lord. Don't. An old lady summoned to me. One I met on the road leading through the woods.
Uh-oh.
I saw her dog digging out the Merry Executioner. So I immediately
Your word.
Inquisitor. I put your silver
Can I
angel
call
to
dibs?
good use.
Not the time, Jack.
You bought the dog.
What's the plan? To know. This all
thought
feels
at
a bit
the stand of
improvisational, if I'm
The
being
merchant's
honest.
son was tormenting him something awful. I couldn't just ignore it.
It looks like the mud I saw in my vision. Look at calm.
Don't know. I haven't
You
named
bring no
it yet.
banner?
Didn't feel the need.
Yes, it suits him. And I think he likes it.
I held a small hope you might
How
see
about
reason.
it, friend?
Yet you remain the same
Good care
Kirkin
of
that
us,
made me abandon the immortals years
Don't
ago.
worry, Inquisitor.
Obsessed with victory.
You'll be happy
Stranger
with
to
me.
compromise.
Let's go,
Your
friend.
eye ever bent towards the world's ruin.
And you just want to
The doubt in the
save
vision.
it.
I can.
I wonder how it ended up
With
in the
this.
stand.
Its mastery over the fonts means I can end the war.
You mean win the war by turning the rest of us defenseless.
In our every meeting, a yipping pub.
Jack's right, though. You're not worthy of that power, Sandrak. Your airships bomb the free cities of the East and then wonder why they resist you now? The last order that surrendered to Rasharn, you burned their ambassadors alive. If my eye is ever bent towards the world's ruin, it's because I'm trying to stop the man causing so much of it.
Please, don't make me do it.
Captain Selko. You went mad. You didn't abandon us. You were exiled. And I'm still paying the price for not killing you.
Remember, this blood is on your hands.
It's the wound. He's moving it.
We have to go! Now! Fall back!
Devin.
Jack, glad you're on your feet. That could have been so much worse. Took ages, but Zendara was finally able to dig you out of the rubble.
Oh, no, not. Or I rather would have died. I'm never living that down.
Nope. Never.
How many did we lose?
Considering Sandrak just dropped a city into the wound, surprisingly few. But enough to have made his point. Kirkhan's left for Lavnery to talk with the king. He wants a full surrender after Nosea. There's even talk that Kirkhan's emergency powers may be rescinded.
So who's in charge?
Zendara. And I'll warn you, she's in a bit of a mood.
Kind of on brand for her.
I heard that.
Whoops.
Meet us in the war chamber, Jack. We've come to the conclusion that we're in desperate need of a plan.
Kirkhan may be gone, but our job's still the same. Eliminating Sandrak and his hold over the fonts.
There are 5, right? He can't have them all yet. We may not know what the Binding Stone does, or how Sandrak uses it, but we can try and keep him away from the rest if all of us just... What?
The fonts are hidden from us, Jack. Invisible. Buried in the liminal spaces where the borders between Avium and the Shrouded Realm are weakest.
We only know the location of 2. The Palathon is actually built around one, and the other is in the Tower of Masks in Rashard.
Which means Sandrak's already used the Binding Stone to absorb its power.
We have to assume he has.
Technically, we now know the location of 3 fonts, but the one in the Pale Forest is, well...
So that leaves the last 2, and only Sandrak knows where they are. Fine. Pin that. We concentrate on the Binding Stone instead. We know where that is. We just need to learn how to shut it off. And fast.
Not necessarily. According to my research, a Thradda cull takes a huge toll on its possessor. Sandrak will have to rest before doing another stunt like that. We may have a little time.
Which leads us to former Grand Magnus.
Should have sold me the
Kirkhan's predecessor, now in exile. The oldest of us that still lives. By all accounts, he was an expert on Aristeia. If there's a weakness to the very Aristeian Binding Stone, he'll know about it. In theory.
Sticky wicket. The situation with Thaddeus.
That's not important.
Kind of feels like it is.
What Zendara means to say is it doesn't matter that Thaddeus hates the Immortals and everything we stand for, because you'll undoubtedly figure out a way to convince him to help us. And a bonus potential setback, because the universe is cruel. Like the remaining fonts, we also don't know where Thaddeus is.
His last known location was the Sky Islands of Oregon, digging through the archives at the Library of Akoth.
Okay, then what are we waiting for? I go to Orman, make nice with a friendly librarian.
Actually getting to Orman is difficult. Initiate. You're gonna need to learn how to ride a ley line. Devin, you're running support. Walk Jack through what he needs to do to get airborne.
Ready when you are, Jack. You'll need a special spell to properly ride the ley lines, and a strong stomach.
Why? What's this spell like?
Like Lash, only more panic, vertigo, and fear of heights. Fortunately, there's a Shroud Vein in the Harrows where you can find one.
The Harrows over in Havenshire? Got it. All right, I'll be quick. But hey, you okay? We never really got to talk about what happened at Lucia.
They're hard for me to pass, honestly. My feelings...
Your amulet betrayed you.
Call me when you have the spell, and I'll tell you where we go from there.